After the ceasefire, President Trump is refocusing his attention on targeting our allied nations. He's suggesting that U.S. troops stationed in NATO countries that didn't support the war effort in Iran may be withdrawn or repositioned. There are concerns that this move could potentially impact us as well and destabilize U.S. forces in South Korea. Here's a report from Kang Young-ho.
There are currently about 84,000 U.S. troops stationed in Europe. Since the establishment of NATO in 1949 to counter Soviet influence, troops have been stationed in 11 countries including Germany and the UK. However, there are speculations that the US might reduce its troop presence in NATO member states that didn't assist in the Iran conflict. The Wall Street Journal reported that the US could not only redeploy troops from non-cooperative countries to cooperative ones, but also close bases in the non-cooperative nations. Non-cooperative countries include the UK, France and Spain, while cooperative countries include Poland, Romania and Lithuania. The US has long expressed dissatisfaction with Europe for refusing to deploy troops in the Strait of Hormuz.
They were tested and they failed. And I would add, it's quite sad that NATO turned their backs on the American people over the course of the last 6 weeks.
Some speculate that given the dissatisfaction expressed towards South Korea, there might be implications for the U.S. troops stationed there. Although the National Defense Authorization Act restricts reductions, some of the troops could potentially be relocated through rotational deployments.
If a portion of the U.S. troops were deployed overseas and were not subsequently returned back to South Korea, this could naturally lead to a significant reduction in the overall number of stationed forces.
Considering the function of U.S. forces in South Korea, aimed at deterring North Korea and balancing against China, a significant reduction of their presence seems unlikely. This has been Kang Yong for MBN News.